Hi, my name is Edith and I'm a wedding photographer, and I wanted to make this tutorial for you to help you set up your Zola wedding registry and wedding website. So let's get it started. When you go on Zola.com, you're going to see a window pop up and asking you a question if you are getting married, if you're a guest, or just shopping. So I'm going to select that I'm getting married, and it's going to ask my wedding date. Or if you don't have it yet, then you can just select haven't decided yet. You're gonna put your email and the password in and you're good to go. So here I am in my Zola dashboard, and the first thing I'm gonna do is go to edit my wedding info, just so I can see if there is anything that I can fill out right now. So here is my name as a bride, and this is my husband's name, Adam, as a groom. We are already married, but I'm gonna use ourselves as an example in this tutorial. So I added our wedding date, and that's pretty much it for now. So let's go back to our dashboard and start working on the website. I'm gonna select website here, and I have already chosen a design. It's called Stevens Gray, but if you want something else, I'm going to show you here. There are a bunch of really pretty designs that you can choose from, and you can also change colors if you would like to. So I'm going to go back to edit my page. Here on the right side, you can see how the website is going to look like, and on the left you can start filling up all the information that you want to. So I'm gonna start with the wedding summary. So the title is Edith and Adam, and that's gonna show up here for you. And I'm gonna leave that because that's perfect. And the wedding date shows here, and then you can add a city. I'm gonna say Gilbert because we live in Arizona right now. Then you can choose a hashtag. For us, it's Adam and Edith. Oops. Here it is. And then when I save that, you can see on the right side that it's updated and it's all here nicely. So the guests, if they want to use our hashtag for social media or something, they can easily find it. Next, we're going to fill out the page header and footer. So here, the page title, I like to change this to home because that's more obvious than page title. And the welcome message, since we are a multicultural couple, if we would have a wedding now, it would probably be in English and Hungarian. So I would want my website to welcome guests from both countries and in both languages. I pre-wrote a title already that I'd like to use, and it says, "We are getting married. Üdv az esküvői oldalunkon." And I'm just gonna paste it right here to the welcome message that you see popping up right here on the top of your page. And that means we are getting married. Welcome to our wedding website. So I'm gonna hit save, and then you see that now the home got changed here to the navigation bar. So now I'm going to put a picture behind this welcome message, and this is a great place for you to put some pictures from your professional engagement photo shoot if you have that done. If not, just anything that it shows the two of you would be really cute for your viewers to see. And as you can see, I cropped the image, and I would suggest you to make sure that the heads are not covered when you put the text on. So if you need a crop again or modify it, you can always do that. And I also would suggest you to choose an image that's a little bit darker so people can read it easier. We also have an option to choose an image for the bottom of our website. So I'm going to find something that shows a little bit more of who we are and what we like to do. As you can see, it's taking a long time to download this image, and that's probably because the file is too big. So I always suggest you to find an image that is not too big, because that's not really necessary for the website. So I'm going to crop this image so we're nice in the middle. And another reason I like this photo is because it shows that we like to travel. This was taken in Croatia, that we go to Europe a lot. And I also love it because it's more like a landscape photo. And it's always nice to have a balance, to have a photo of the close-up of you guys and then one of landscape, or maybe like a detail shot or something. And if you don't have professional pictures taken, that's fine. This was taken with the phone and it looks perfect on a page. And then one more thing, here are our initials that you can choose to take it out. So I'm gonna hide that because I don't like it. This looks much better to me. And that's it for our home page. And now we can go and check it out. Okay, so this looks great. And let's just say that I don't like the gray color, so I want to change it. And then I can just go back here, go view my design, find the layout, and just switch maybe to the black one and select. And now if you refresh it and look at it, you can see that everything that was gray turned to black. And I actually don't like this, so I'm just gonna go and change it back to the gray one again because I like that better. Okay, now let's go back to our editing page. Another great option you can do if you are trying to mix languages is to change some of these navigation buttons. So for example, travel, if I want to change the title, I can say utazás, which means travel in Hungarian, and when I save that, it changed here. So also, if there are some menus that you don't need right now, you can just take them out. For example, let's say you don't have a schedule done yet, you can just hide that from your menu and it's gone. So I'm going to go back to my home page and add some stories for my viewers to see. I really like this option, so I can talk a little bit about how we met or how we got engaged. So I have some pre-written text here that I'm just going to copy and paste. How we met, that is our title. And then this little section is going to be the tagline. And the description is the story about how we met. It's pretty long. You don't need to write that much, but I just copied this from my blog. And if you want to read about it, you can check out my blog. But I really like how long it is because I think people who visit our website, they're gonna want to know our story. And then the other section I wanted to add is the how we got engaged. So same title and then tagline. I think this might be too long for tagline, but let me just, okay, yeah, it's too long. So I'm gonna just cut it like this and then add a description to it, which is also a long story. Okay, save. Now let's go to our page and see how it looks. I already changed the color back, so that's gonna be light gray. Okay, so here is our story. It looks great. It doesn't even look that long actually, so I like how it looks. Let's check out the things to do page. This is very useful if you have a destination wedding or guests coming out of the town or out of country and they would like to travel around or see some fun things in the location where you're gonna have your wedding. So things to do, maybe you can change the title to activities, or you can add some description. Here is all the fun you can have here. Okay, smiley face. Save it, and then you can add a photo. on the top if you want to. So maybe I'm just gonna add this one of Grand Canyon because we live in Arizona. And then here you can start adding recommendations. Here you can choose if you want the map to be visible, which I think is very useful. Let's check out the demo page. I love to see and get some ideas and inspiration. Okay, so here, this is how the map would look like. Selected all the locations that you want to add to the page, like a bar, pizzeria, and then you can just have like a little text and an address, which I think is very, very helpful. On your photos page, you can add some photos from your engagement session if you have that already done, or just random pictures of you guys if you like that better. Here you can also change the title to engagement or whatever would fit better for you two. You can add a photo to the top. So maybe I will select this one of us just traveling. And now you can see that it was added to the top of my page. So now when I start adding photos here, those are gonna be the ones that actually fall into the gallery. So I'm gonna select this one. I can choose a crop and I can add a description to it. And this is when we met in Milan, because that's where we met. So I'm just going to add some photos from our history, so this is going to be our proposal. I can crop this again, and I'm just gonna say proposal. And then one more maybe of our hobbies. So we love to renovate our house and work on it together. So I'm going to add, we love to work on our home. Okay, let's go see how this looks on our website. You can see on the top there's this image, and then we have our gallery on the bottom. And then if you click on each, you can see the title on the bottom. So I love this, but I don't like this picture on the top. I think it's a little bit confusing, so I'm going to take that one out. Perfect. For now, this is all I wanted to do on my website. I have our welcoming text, the images are done, a little bit about us, and I think we can start working on a registry. As you can see, you have a registry navigation right here, but to set up your gifts, we're gonna go to this dashboard here, and it will take us to a completely different page where you have your own profile picture that you can set up. If you haven't selected this yet, it's going to be a blank photo area. So I'm gonna show you how to put a picture there that I already did. So just select that circle and upload a photo. It's nice to have a photo for the guests when they come to shop around and see what they can buy you as a gift. So I picked this one of the two of us. You can also change the background of this page right here. I think I'm going to choose like a pretty album photo because that's what I would like to focus on mainly. You can crop that and select. Here you can change the title, which is our name. I like it that way, and also the date of our wedding. Under our profile picture, you can select some greeting or a welcoming message that you would like to leave for your guests. And that's it for the registry page. Now you can start adding your gifts, which is the fun part. You can shop by category or by brand. So I'm just gonna go a little quick and select something fast just so we can have a product in our page. Let's go with appliances, and I'm gonna choose this cool mixer, and all you have to do, you can change colors if you don't like this blue one, but I do, or turquoise color. And I'm just gonna add it to my registry, and that's it. It's really this easy. But my very favorite is this funds option. And if you click on it, it's gonna give you a bunch of ideas that you can fund money for, such as your honeymoon, getaways, dinners, if you want to do some kind of classes or lessons, you and your partner, or you want to purchase tickets or tours, go to somewhere or travel. This is also a very cool fund option if you want to give it to a charity. Your guests can also contribute for some kind of training, membership, subscription you would like to have, or maybe purchase a ticket for a movie or a game. You can seriously have anything you can think of. Home renovation, house down payment. I love these ideas. Oh, house cleaning service. I think this is going to be my favorite. And as you can see, there are also some options to fund your wedding expenses, contribute to some of your vendor payments or services that you use on your wedding day. So let's set up a few funds and see what our options are. And I'm gonna select the wedding photographer fund because I'm also a wedding photographer, and I think this is an amazing option for those couples who really value photography and all the pictures that they're gonna get after the wedding. So let's say this fund card is for your wedding photography services, and here you can set up a cash amount. Let's say your photographer's package is $3,000, and since it's less likely that one guest would pay this much on your registry, it's better if you set any amount, and this way when people come to the registry, they can just select any amount they want to contribute to your expenses. You have an option to hide it from your guest if you don't want them to see what your total amount is. And you can also leave a little note for them, which is a really good way to tell them why is this gift important for you. So I'm going to select Add to Registry and continue adding. My other favorite option is, if you scroll all the way up, that you can create your own cash fund if you can't find anything that will fit to what you need or what you would like to have. And since we're talking about wedding photography, I'm going to set up a fund for, let's say you want to purchase some wedding albums and prints after your wedding. I can also find a cute photo to go with it. Here I have a picture of some of the albums and prints on a wall. I'm going to add this. And for the sake of this tutorial and to show you all the different options you can choose, I'm going to do a fixed amount, and I'm going to say, for example, that you want to buy 3 wedding albums and each album cost $500. Maybe you want one album for yourself and your partner, and then one for each parent. And then here, I think I have a note that I wrote. Okay, here it is. And then maybe you can leave a cute note that says, we would love to decorate our home with pictures from our wedding day. And then you just say, add this to the registry. Okay, let's go and check out our registry and see how it looks. So here we are. We can see the 3 gifts that we set up, and I'm gonna actually go preview the page where to see what our guests are actually gonna see when they go to the register page. So it looks a little bit different than your website, but it's all connected and it's all under the same name. So when your guest comes to your registry page, they're gonna see all the products listed, and all they have to do is just pick one. So let's say somebody wants to buy this mixer. They see how much it cost. They see that you requested only one, and then they just have to select buy now, and then they bought that for you. Here is the contribute option, which it says it's a group gift, and the amount is not selected, so you don't know what the total, so the guests, they don't know how much the total is. So I'm going to select contribute, and then the guests can just put any amount they would want to pay, and then when they hit contribute, you're just going to get that money and then put towards your wedding photographer. Or let's say they are interested in buying you a wedding album as a gift, and you can see there's a little quote sign. If you just go over it, then they can read your little message. And then here they are also able to see that you requested 3 albums and you still need 3. So if somebody already bought one, then it's gonna say you still need 2. So let's say I want to buy one. So I go here and the amount is fixed, so I can't change that, and then all I have to do is check out. Now, one of the little tips I would like to give you, if you don't go directly to buy now, you just select the product, you're gonna see this little note popping up here and the option to buy. You can leave a little note to your guests if they want to buy the album, or if they want to buy a specific print, that they can contact your photographer and then just put their email address or phone number, so they can directly buy a specific product that they wanted instead of just giving cash. So let's go back to our register page where we can, let's say we want to modify some of our products, and all you have to do is just select the title, and then you have your whole gift pop up, and you can make the changes that you need or you want. So let's say that I don't want to hide the amount from our guests, just so we can see what happens, and save and close. So let's go back to the registry. I'm gonna update it. Okay, let's see. Now we can see that you still need $3,000. So if somebody goes here to contribute, and let's say they pay $200 and they contribute, and then they're gonna see how much you still need for this particular gift. Okay, and I think we have everything set up. Let's go back to our website again. So this is going to be your URL. If you want to change it, if you want to personalize it, you always have the option to buy your own domain, and it's about $12 or $15 for a year, so it's not that bad. But you can also just use this address, send it to your guests, or put it somewhere on your invitation or save the dates card, and they can reach your registry through your website if they just select this menu. Thank you so much for watching my tutorial, and I hope this was helpful. And if you have any more questions, just leave a comment, or you can send me an email. If you have any questions about wedding photography, you can also reach out to me, and hope to talk to you soon. Bye!